Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerd Informer. Today will just be me, Damick. I'm going to give you the news here today. So recently, a new character has just been announced for Overwatch. It is Anna. She is the mother of Farah. She is known as the Healing Sniper. She's going to be a new support character. She is equipped with a biotic rifle. So it is going to heal the team and also, I imagine, herself as she does damage. She also has some grenades that do something similar as well, and then sleep darts. Um, and then also in regards to her playstyle wise, she looks like she plays a little bit like Widowmaker. So she's still going to be sitting back a bit, but I imagine not too much. The sleep darts are pretty oppressive, it feels like sometimes, at least from what I've seen from them. It is a pretty long stun, longer than McCree's it looks like. So it gives everyone ample opportunity to hit them. And then her ult also gives a boost of speed, damage, and defense to a teammate, which can also be very overpowered here. If you boost your Reinhardt, not only does he already have a high amount of health and he deals decent damage, you're also giving him that damage buff. It's faster, and he also is a little bit harder to kill. So it sounds like it's pretty nice. Now, also in regards to Overwatch news here. Battle.net has also recently described that they are going to be, in a way, nerfing competitive play. Some characters are getting buffed, but with competitive play now, they are going to stop the group up of multiple people playing as the same character, which can be annoying. At other times, it isn't really. It can be countered, but it does make it frustrating for those who are playing competitive. A team of Torbjorns in the correct places can definitely make it hard for you to win a game. So what they're going to do is they're going to limit to one hero per team. So that way that won't happen, but that is only strictly going to be for competitive. I cannot guarantee that it would be for a quick play, I imagine not, but it is going to be for that competitive play, only the one character limit. And then also in regards here as well with the Magic news, Eldritch Moon is going to be coming out with a pre-release here this week that is going to start on the 16th, and that'll be Friday. It'll be going to Saturday, and then also Sunday, depending on how much each individual store has left available. But Friday and Saturday are going to be your big days, and those are going to be sitting at about $26 MSRP. And then the pre-release is going to consist of 6 packs, 4 Eldritch Moon, 2 Shadows. And so you're going to go from that and make a 40 card deck or more if you really want, but more than 40 is really not necessary. And then also following that pre-release event, the 22nd is going to be the game day, which is following, that is shortly following the Pro Tour that is on August 5th through 7th. So we'll get to see some of those new cards get implemented into the new standard. Also, you guys may have also started playing the game Pokemon Go. It has become very hot lately. I know most of my friends have it. It is quite a fun game to go around, catch Pokemon, take gyms. It's a really fun game. I know there has been a little bit of controversy with it lately, but for the most part, it's a solid game. And not only, it's also really helped Nintendo boost themselves, especially with some of their minor failures like the Wii U and stuff like that. Pokemon Go has not only increased their stock by almost 53% since last Thursday, they have also earned them about $14 million in about 2 weeks. So that is about $2 million a day of net profit towards Nintendo, which is insane. And then there's also a rumor here that Pokemon Go is also going to have some VR integration, but there is no real say on when. It is just a possibility that can be coming out here. I do know that there have been issues with Pokemon Go players not really paying too much attention, and a lot of people are afraid that the VR might add to that, that sense of awareness of everything going on around you, that it might make that slightly more difficult, but we'll see. They'll be able to, I imagine, they'll be able to push through that obstacle and make it something. Also, Gen Con is coming up here in the next few weeks. I'll be going out there and playing some new board games. Some of the games that I will be playing here are going to be Codename Pictures. That one looked really fun. Potion Explosion, the new Boss Monster expansion, First Martian Adventures on the Red Planet, and then and if you want to see me play anything else or have me demo some things, or if you want me to pick it up and maybe do a video on the game like an introduction, just comment. Leave what game you'd like to see, what new games, board games you'd like to see coming out here soon. But those are the big ones that I'm going to try to look for because one, they sound the most fun. And really, I plan on also doing more games that I'll probably show as well, things that caught my eye. But those are kind of the bigger ones that I was looking at. Now, in regards to video games here then, we have the new consoles here coming out relatively soon. We have the Sony Neo, and then also a possibly smaller PS4 coming out with them, and with that also the Microsoft Xbox One S, and then the new Scorpio, all coming out with 4K support. I do not know if the smaller PS4 will be having that support, but definitely those newer gen consoles will be having that 4K support, and also VR capability. Once again, I do not know if the slimmer PS4 would. I do know that it is going to be slightly more updated, but I do not know if it is going to have VR support or that 4K capability, but it may. Now, the Scorpio is going to be about at $600. That is going to be available in November. They said the holiday season, so it'll be around November, December. The Sony PS4.5, also better known as the Neo, is said to be coming out around September. That's going to be about $400. And then Nintendo is a little behind on the race here, and we're looking at around March of 2017, but not so promising. We'll see. There hasn't really been too much with their new Nintendo Next. We really won't find out, but we'll see here. Maybe in the days to come, it might be a couple months, they might announce something, but in regards to console-wise, not too much happening from Nintendo yet, but who really cares? They're making a lot of money from Pokemon Go right now, and they're looking straight ahead, so I'm sure that is soon to be announced as well. Now, also in regards to gaming consoles, we can talk about some gaming tech here coming out. There's the new AOC 35-inch curved gaming monitor just landed in the US for about $600. Monitors of similar stats are actually going for about $850 to $900. So you're saving about $200 to $300 on a pretty nice high-end gaming monitor here. So that is sitting at about 2,560 by a 1080 resolution. It's about a 21:9 aspect ratio, and that's sitting at and that's also has a 144 hertz refresh rate, and monitor on it. It has the two HDMI ports, two display ports, and a DVI and VGA ports. It's a pretty solid gaming monitor. Like I said, about $600. I would honestly look into it. It looks really nice. And it will really help with that awesome gaming rig that you have. Now, also Razer is now talking about pre-orders here for their new gaming mouse. It's the Abyssus V2. It is an ambidextrous mouse, so it's good for those left-handed and right-handed gamers. It's more for casual gaming, but it is sitting at $50 for a very solid high-end mouse. So it is definitely, you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with that mouse. As a high-level functionality and durability, like I said, great for casual players that are right and left-handed even. Now it does have an in-mold rubberized side grips with a honeycomb pattern that prevents slippage. So it's going to feel nice, I imagine, right in your hand. It also has the 4 programmable buttons that are rated at about up to 20 million clicks, and also a 3-color backlighting with 3 lighting effects. Those will be the static, breathing, and then the 3-color breathing. So it's altogether a really nice mouse. $50, definitely worth it in my to me at least. Now, in other news, Hideo Kojima just came out and said recently that that Death Stranding is going to be probably one of his best works, and he even went as far to say that it is groundbreaking for him. The reason being is that he was under no pressure to meet any deadlines with this game. He's definitely had all the free form that he's could ever have with making this. He doesn't have that pressure to try to meet ends and create compromises just to get the projects out the door. So he's definitely had a lot more range with what he can do in this with this game. That's why he feels like that this is going to be one of his best works ever. And definitely so far, I know it's just a trailer, but it's looking like it's going to be great. So be on the lookout. No one really knows when it's going to come out. Hideo Kojima did say that the game is still far from being released, so I would just keep looking forward to seeing when that might be coming out here. I imagine it'll hopefully be soon, but it will definitely be a great game and worth that wait for it. And also in other news, Fallout Shelter is coming out on PC July 14th. So be on the lookout for that. That'll be nice if you guys played it on your mobile device. You'll have it now on your PC available to you to play. And then also some games coming out soon here will be No Man's Sky. That'll be coming out on August 9th. You have Metroid Prime Federation Force coming out on the 19th of August. Deus Ex Mankind Divided coming out on the 23rd of August. And then the Attack on Titan game coming out on the 30th of August. So August is looking pretty nice game-wise. I know a lot of the bigger titles are coming out next year, but this year still has some great games to come. But altogether, it looks like that we have a pretty eventful next couple of weeks coming up here, especially with some new games coming out. We have the new gaming mouse, the new gaming monitor. A lot of those new consoles are coming out here within the year, so it's definitely going to be a great year. But be on the lookout. Like I said, with me going to Gen Con here, I'll have some new games, board games at least, and card games to show everyone. I'll be posting it on the Instagram. And be on the lookout. There are also some other things coming out here, like we've talked about in previous videos. A new Destiny DLC is coming out that looks very nice. But other than that, I'm going to sign off here. My name is Damick, and thanks for watching.